Yeah, I mean, there were so many people listening who were like, I know the pain because they've
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
back and they've seen. And then for a long time, the studios were sort of handing that off a little bit too. And we get a lot of customers coming to us and asking questions because they're distributors, right? They're not content creators. They're sort
Yeah,
of the
sure.
middleman. They're licensing content, and the studios are just sending them this pile of stuff. And
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
they're going, "What do I do with all these files? How do I?"
and they can't, they're like, well, this is a problem because now the problem is on us. You know,
Yeah.
Netflix has famously made subtitles for like hundreds and hundreds of languages that just weren't available. So when you go to Netflix and see a subtitle for a language, it's probably made by Netflix, and then it's owned by Netflix. And the
Yeah.
studios are now having conversations like, wait, why aren't we making that subtitle so that we can then leverage that and license that? Why are we
Yeah.
handing off all of these problems continuously and causing all these headaches for our partners when we should be upstream fixing these and helping
Yeah.
utilize our back catalogs more. So we're having a couple conversations now with people that were interested in how do we do this from the beginning? How do we do it right? How do we store it in a way that's accessible and easy to get to? And then how do we distribute it internally and then externally?
Yeah.
And what does that look like? And, we get really excited because I think there's a lot of potential there. If some people in the studios can sort of get together and say, hey, there's a better way to distribute movies in this new day and age, right? It's not all new stuff. The back catalog is very valuable. I hear that the Game Show Network is doing gangbusters and running reruns of old TV shows from the 80s, right? Soap operas. There's so much content out there that people haven't been exposed to that is basically new to them. And it's sitting in a vault. It's sitting in a folder somewhere. It's probably in a bucket in S3.
Yeah.
And it's a mess.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been doing for 5.5 years is undoing these messes and building workflows and custom solutions like we talked about to unravel what we have and then, get it to you as efficiently as possible. So yeah, it's probably 80% of what we do is back catalog stuff. Because I said the new stuff is fairly straightforward and people don't usually have a lot of questions and they'll have partners and they'll go to them. And building websites is, again, fairly commoditized now. So we don't have any special sauce there for anyone. I don't have a licensed product. I would be a custom solution. So most of the business we get are people like, wait, how do we fix these back catalog issues? And like I said, we feel like we've seen it all. We've seen lots and lots and lots of problems, and they're solvable. It's something you can work with, but you just got to fight through what you're getting and where it's supposed to go and just understand the process.
Yeah, exactly.